Sorry it took so long. First off, I'm gonna check out I'm gonna have my dinner here, and then we'll check out some Cypress, I guess, and then maybe another couple videos, and I'll play some game again. Alright, let's check out this first. Let's go.
Measuring tool that men use that might help you out. Man, I need some new nursing bras, but I have no idea what size I am because they've changed so much. My husband goes, hold up, I got this. Proceeds to walk up to them and just...
I knew it! How did he just do something with his hands and he actually...
one. Until finally he goes, this one. It was perfect.
Hi YouTube, welcome back in hell. My name is Cypress and today we'll be watching another Defecate video. This is Womansplaining Men to Women 52 to 55.
So this creator matched with a gentleman on Bumble, they set up a date, and then the night before he sends her this. Hey there, I was excited for tomorrow and did a little pre-date Googling just now and saw your TikTok. Well, I thought some of the videos were funny, others, for example, the one about all men being trash, made me pause and gave me the impression we're not the right party.
Why is it always the subpar motherfuckers that end up ghosting? Like, you show up to the date and you're kind of like, yeah, he's not as good as a profile, but like, we'll work it out. And then the date doesn't go that well, but you're like, well, it was probably the first date. I had jitters, he had jitters. It could be better, so we'll try again. And then they have the audacity to ghost you.
But it's so funny because she says, what was the word she used? She calls him subpar. Just because you think he is subpar doesn't mean that you're way better than him or anything like that.
That end up ghosting. Like, you show up to the date and you're kind of like, yeah, he's not as good as a profile, but like, we'll work it out. And then the date
Like,
doesn't
maybe
go that
he thinks the same.
Probably the first date, I had jitters, he had jitters. It could be better, so we'll try again. And then they have the audacity to ghost you? Like, baby, look in the mirror. How am I dating down and you're ghosting me?
I find this so dumb. Like, it doesn't even matter what the guy looks like or what she looks like. If you're a shit person, you're a shit person, okay? I mean, she does sound like a shit person, like the fact that she's making this video. You could be the prettiest person out there. That doesn't mean that every single person that goes on a date with you should like feel like honored and put you on a pedestal because of that. I have to say though, was that guy really that subpar if she is this emotional about it? If he was, shouldn't you be happy that he didn't want to go on a second date?
Yeah, run home and tell your friends you didn't want to go out with a hot girl again.
Oh, he must not have read the signs. See, she is so hot that you have to be this attractive to reject her. Anything lower than this attractive, you're so ugly that you have to do whatever she says.
Yeah, that's stupid.
No, but for real, this is really goofy. I'm just getting
is.
nice guy, whatever, I didn't want you anyways vibes. Here's the thing, he didn't ghost you because he's subpar. He ghosted you.
Oh, sorry, he ghosted. I mean, if you make a video like that, I can already see like your personality. That probably also means that he could see your personality and it's not a good one.
Because he could tell that you see him as subpar.
Yeah.
If you view a man as less than yourself, he's gonna pick up on that. A man is looking for someone who's going to see him as an equal, not someone to idolize, to worship.
I find that funny because like we're all searching for that. We're all searching for someone that doesn't see themselves as above us, right? But I guess maybe she's searching for someone that's below her, so that's really bad.
Once he finds someone who treats him as an equal, then he will worship the ground she walks on. But he knew you were never going to see him as a king. No one's too hot to get rejected. No one's too hot to get ghosted. And no one's too hot to get out of getting called out for making a post so superficial and entitled.
Yes.
So next time you want to call a guy subpar, make sure you aren't crying over him first.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you call him subpar, but you make this video that makes me think you probably didn't think he was that subpar, because otherwise, why are you so emotional?
So this creator matched with a gentleman on Bumble. They set up a date, and then the night before, he sends her this. Hey there, I was excited for tomorrow and did a little pre-date Googling just now and saw your TikTok. Well, I thought some of the videos were funny. Others, for example, the one about all men being trash, made me pause and gave me the impression we're not the right partner fit.
Yeah, probably
to which she, of
not.
course, replies, I love when they tell on themselves.
What
The
do they
ironic thing
tell?
about this video is that he isn't the one who told on himself. She is. That's the whole reason he was able to glean enough red flags to call off the date. I think Googling someone before a date is super
Oh, is that
normal.
what she's talking about? That he Googled her? But that is so normal to do. I think everyone should be doing that. I don't know why you would not do that. If you haven't met each other yet, you've been talking on a dating app, to be safe, just Google him or her or whoever you're about to go on a date with. You don't want to end up with a serial killer or something. Being catfished, I don't know. I think it's super normal to do this.
And something you should honestly be expecting at this point. I don't know if you know this, but if you give someone your phone number, there are apps that can generate every single social media that you have off of that. I know it's really popular right now for creators to be making accounts just for the purpose of bad dating stories and criticisms of men, like this creator has. But you can't blame guys for not wanting to be that next bad dating story
I wouldn't
or
want to be
criticism
either.
piece for your content. If he was able to find that page through a very preliminary Bumble search, it is very tied to your identity, by the way. It's not really a radical concept that a man might not want to be publicly associated with a woman who posts things like this.
Me when being mean to men becomes... What the f***? Hey, you want to date a man?
It really is a fascinating time
Becomes...
with a woman who posts things like this.
Me when being mean to men becomes... What the f***? Hey, you want to date a man?
It really is a fascinating timeline to watch women post publicly about how little they think of men, and then have the audacity to literally post where have all the good men gone.
But honest...
Yep.
It's so damn funny, man. It's so damn funny. My first language is not English, so sometimes when I'm trying to explain this stuff, I feel like I'm not really getting everything across that I'm trying to say. But I try my best, and I hope you understand. If I'm a woman, I am a woman, what? I am a woman, right? If a guy would publicly state everywhere and also tell me that he hates women, but at the same time he wants to go on a date with me, why the f would I go on a date with a guy that says that he hates women when I am women? If he hates all women, then means he hates me too, even if he says he doesn't, because he literally said he hates all women, and all women includes me. Say that if it really is true that I'm like one of the only women that he does like, I would feel so insecure and unhappy in my relationship probably, because someone who, I guess his opinions are so strong, right? Or her opinions in this case, they're so strong that she keeps on making videos about it, right? And posting it on TikTok. So that means that I have to hear that every single day, how he hates all women around me. But that also means at the same time that what if I have the same morals as these women that he's bad-mouthing, or like I had the same ideas as those women that he's bad-mouthing? What would that do to me mentally, you know? So no, he has all the right to do that. He didn't do anything bad.
Ma'am, they're in hiding, and women like you put them there. Men, by now I'm sure you've learned the number one thing a woman never wants to be to you is your mama. It is known. But ladies, one thing that took me a little bit too long to realize myself is that they also don't want you to be their mother. And it might not feel like it, right? Because he might let you clean up after him. He might let you take over the schedule, right? He definitely wants you to take care of him when he's sick. All things that a mother might do.
I would like him to take care of me too when I'm sick. That seems normal. This is what you do for your partner.
That doesn't mean that he wants you to mother him. If there's a Venn diagram between a mother's love and a partner's love, all of the aforementioned examples are gonna be in the middle. But I'm telling you, he only wants the partner parts and the middle parts, not the mom parts. And we can't say that's too unlike ourselves. If a person starts providing something, be that cooking, cleaning, paying the bills, we are going to naturally allow that to happen. I mean, if a man takes it upon himself to start paying for the majority of bills and dates and trips, we aren't going to complain about that. But are most men leaving their messes behind with the expectation that you are supposed to pick up after him? No. Nor should you be picking up after him unless, and hard unless, you genuinely want to help him and aren't just pocketing it as resentment fodder for later. Best thing to do to get on the same page and away from the weird Freudian dichotomy is to talk to each other the way parents and children don't. Sit down and take turns laying out what chores you're already doing, because you might not even realize what the other person does. Then talk about chores that still need to be done and divide them out without anybody bossing each other around.
Nope. 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 Incorrect. If the guy has a job and they're married, if he has a good job and if he can afford it, the woman should be at home watching after the kids and doing the chores and everything, whatnot, if she doesn't have a job. Now, it's most prevalent now where a woman has a job. If she has a job and she must keep it for whatever reasons, because of that stupid feminism crap. This is where it makes it very difficult for a guy. Yeah, the chore thing will have to be definitely talked about, divided and all that stuff. But I think most guys don't really want a woman who is influenced by these feministic ideologies. So they're gonna choose the one that wants to marry, or they're gonna choose the one that wants to have children and raise a family. And if she doesn't work, that's fine, because if he has a job, that's good. But don't forget, there were families before feminism, before feminism took hold, where if the woman was working because the guy had didn't really have a good education for whatever reason, so he had like a okay job but not the greatest, and then his wife had to take a little bit work on the side. Like there was that, and she still made things worked out. Like she still was able to cook and clean, whatever, whatnot. Take care of the kids and whatnot, stuff like that. So, yeah, it's just watch out for a lot of these women with this feministic stuff. Like this lady was just explaining right now with that dividing up the chores thing. That's a red flag right there for feminism.
Take the time to hear out why a person does or prioritizes things the way they do. And do it over wine and cheese.
We're not all the same.
Tequila shots, because moms and dads don't do that with their kids now, do they? You are lovers. You are lovers who share a home. So no matter how much you annoy each other, put that first when you talk to each other, because trust me, neither of you wants you to be the mom.
That there's this guy, and I called him to ask if he wanted to hang out, and he was like, no, sorry, I can't. And I was like, oh my god, what is going on today? Like, no one wants to hang out. You were literally the last person. He got so mad. He was like, what number am I? What number?
Wait.
Then I told him 9.
Wait, she told the guy that she asked other guys before him to hang out, and he was like the last one?
He was so mad.
I don't get what is funny. I'm so confused. What is happening here?
It was so funny. I love to humble a man.
This is such cope.
Why? You called him.
She literally just got rejected, then made up a fake roster to try to put him down for rejecting her, and she thinks that he's the one getting owned.
Yeah, she's really coping.
Even if this roster was real, all you're doing is telling him how many times you rejected before he also rejected you. And why does he need to be humbled? Like, what makes him tough?
Oh my god, I just realized she got rejected 9 times. Damn.
Write this down, boys. Saying no to women is toxic, so don't do that. The comment section is also full of chicks with zero self-awareness, posting their L's and thinking they're flexing. One time a guy I was on a date with asked when the last time was I hooked up with someone. I was like, you really want to know? Last night. He was in his feels.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure you'd be in your feels too.
Yeah, I want to say, like, why do they all pretend like they wouldn't feel the same way? If that woman that was, like, laughing at the guy after she said, oh yeah, you were the 9 guy I called, as if she wouldn't feel, like, mad and upset if he would say that to her.
Two, if you're date told you he just got done being inside of someone else. It's just not the most attractive thing to hear. A guy asked me what I would be doing if he didn't ask me out. I said likely having dinner with someone.
Why the fuck would you say that?
He was probably just trying to figure out what kind of activities you
Why are they so aggressive?
like to do outside of dating.
They're
but
so
yeah, let's just
aggressive.
make everything a personal attack.
Yeah.
Always ask, why did your barber do that to your hair?
Why would you?
This is the same shit that made you guys hate Andrew Tate. This actually
God.
is really good dating advice if you only like having first dates. I'm sure there are some groups who appreciate
only
this
like having
trend
first
of women
dates.
being these independent bad bitches who can be mean to men because they don't need them. But most of us just see a bunch of crybabies who got nerfed and are now just desperately trying to make it look like not getting the guy was their goal all along.
Yes,
this is
exactly.
literally the female equivalent to whatever, she was ugly anyway. But at least pickup artists have the decency to admit they're being players. You guys are still trying to make it look like you're doing something good by calling it humbling men.
They look ridiculous.
And really, you're just being needlessly shitty to them. How about we humble ourselves and be honest by changing the title of this series from How to Humble Toxic Men to How to Stay Chronically Single.
What valuable lessons I've learned on men. So counterintuitive, but it's true. Don't do anything for them. I know that sounds so f***ed up, especially if you're a giver. Don't do it. It is the worst thing you can do with them.
No.
The second that a man sees that you're willing to give equal to or more than what they're willing to give is the second that they stop valuing you.
What?
Men will never respond to your giving as example setting. They're never going to go, oh wow, she bends over backwards and goes out of her way for me, so I'm going to do that too. That's not how they work.
Never. So that advice was not good.
There was something.
This is exactly like when male pickup artists tell each other to neg women. If you don't know what negging is because you are an innocent angel, it is basically
Yeah, I
when
don't
you
know what it
speak
is.
so negatively to a woman that you damage her self-esteem enough to potentially give you a chance based purely out of
The fuck? That is fucked up.
I'm not joking.
Disgusting.
And no, it doesn't actually work on anyone.
No.
That doesn't stop her from trying though.
There's only one reason why a man in a heterosexual relationship will not initiate sex with his woman. One reason only. Low self-confidence.
Well, isn't that convenient? The only thing that could possibly stop a man from begging for you is if he hates himself. But sadly, this is a thing that toxic people, actually believe. The last time I posted something about treating men well on Instagram, I got all kinds of comments like these. This is when their confidence boosts and they start cheating.
I don't even know what to say, man. I'm not gonna lie. What?
So I guess the whole idea behind this is they will not feel secure in their relationship unless their partner feels completely insecure. And if that concept
That's
makes sense
fucked up.
to
That
you,
is
I'm
so
sorry
toxic.
for whatever you went through that makes you feel the need to control other people. But I feel the need to warn you, this little playbook has the shelf life of an ice cube. Look, we're done with pigeon mail, okay? This whole she's hard to get but she's cute thing might last 2 weeks tops in this day and age. But once he realizes that you aren't doing anything for him, he's initiating everything. You don't plan anything. You don't engage with him. You don't.
Bro, he has self-respect. He will see that and he will be out.
Why in the world would he stick around?
Yes.
You aren't doing anything for him.
Anyone who has self-respect, men or women, whoever the would leave. That is just fucked up and no one deserves to be treated like that.
What is the point of you being in his life?
Yes.
Now, I'll level with you here. I do agree that leading by example doesn't work. Me scrubbing the baseboards is not going to inspire my husband.
Yeah, you shouldn't do things because you want someone else to do it. That's just not how it works. Like, that way you will only get resentment because you thought that this idea in your head is gonna make them do that. No, you need to talk.
Just like my husband installing a new sink is not going to inspire me to install a new sink. But refusing to do anything for a person because of the chance that you might not get anything out of it, and then expecting to retain a higher value.
It is fucked up to only be doing something in the first place just because you want that person to do something for you. That is dumb.
Because of your lack of effort is actually even more delusional. And look, you don't have to do anything for men, okay? You can keep going on and never take the chance of getting taken advantage of. But everyone who has ever loved and been loved has had to risk being taken advantage of, has had to risk doing selfless things with no reward. And if you don't want to risk it, that's fine. But whatever it is you're trying to have with men, don't call it a relationship, because what you want is one-sided. Okay, so I did not
Exactly.
realize until I was married, but there is a secret measuring tool that men use that might help you out someday, and I will tell you about it through a story time. So it's me, a brand new mom, I just had my daughter, and TJ at the store, and I realized, like, man, I need some new nursing bras, but I have no idea what size I am because they've changed so much. My husband goes, hold up, I got this. Proceeds to walk up to them and just...
I knew it! Did he just do something with his hands and he actually...
one. Until finally he goes, this one.
Oh
And he was
god!
right. It was perfect.
Wow, that's funny. Bye! Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please don't forget to give a like to the video and subscribe to my channel. I also stream live on Twitch.
Welcome back to my channel. Today is another reaction video. Like the video on your way in. Let's get straight into it.
To be living under a rock to not see that there is a little bit of a war between the sexes. Every time I open my phone, there seems to be another video of a woman saying, he didn't deserve you, you know, slay queen, and all of the comments of women agreeing with her. A lot of times what I'm not seeing is the same for men, is the same as a man posting about the demise of his relationship, and then a bunch of women going, oh yeah, you slay king. She definitely did not deserve you. So I think these are some of the reasons why men are frustrated and why they are going their own way. Number one, marriage is not really for men. If you ask probably 90% of men out there if they want to get married right now, they would probably say, why? What's the point? Marriage doesn't really mean anything else for me. I have the relationship, I get the girl, I get to have sex with the girl, I get to have kids, and I can support her. But where they see other friends that have made the mistake of getting married, where they've seen half of their life savings washed out, where they are alone without their kids, where custody has been ripped away from them, where they're living in an apartment, a one-bedroom apartment with their 2 kids, trying to make ends meet because they've been kicked out of the house. So I think we have to take a step back, right? And think to ourselves as women, why is there a benefit for a man to get married unless he is extremely religious or Christian, or believes that, you know, in the sanctity of the family? But I understand when they say it's really hard for them to believe in that when women are filing 80% of the time. Granted, a lot of women file because they need the child support or they need the alimony because they never made as much or they're not making as much. So it's kind of like there's a greater sense of urgency for a woman to file because of finances. But men are like, okay, great, fine. We're just gonna take it off the table then. We'll just be common law. We'll just hang out. We'll have a relationship, because if there's no guarantee that that woman is going to stay, then why sacrifice so much? They're hearing it from their friends. They're seeing it on the media. You can't go a day without hearing about this statistic that divorce is happening all around us. And furthermore, people are just choosing not to get married. But what if marriage is just an antiquated system? What if it doesn't matter anymore? And what if it was for women all along?
It's always been for women. It has always been for women since the start. I mean, I know that, you know, you have the religious argument that the Bible says that, you know, a man and woman are to get married. However, it is always for the security of a woman. You know, women need men for security, provision, protection, safety. And marriage was and is and has always been a way for women to secure a man, because, you know, it's competition for women. Women want to secure the best possible mate. So when they get him, they want to make sure he is going to stay with her. It's always been for women, always.
Just kind of seeing an evolution of that, where men are saying, what's it for anyway? And I don't necessarily disagree with them. If you're making your own money and if you're a woman who is working and helping to support the family, then maybe we need to talk about having separate bank accounts. Maybe we need to talk about a prenup. Maybe we need to...
So my take on this is prenup, absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Because on the one argument, you say, why are you going into something with insurance unless you think it's doomed to fail? But it's like, I get insurance on my car. I mean, you legally have to have insurance on your car in the UK. But I probably, or at least my dad would probably still urge me to get insurance on my car. That doesn't mean I think my car is going to break or that I buy a car with the intention of it breaking. It just means if it does break, because life happens and things are sometimes out of our control, then I have insurance. And there's that safety net. It's just a wise thing to do. Doesn't mean you're going into it with the intention that it's going to break. Doesn't mean that if I don't insure my car because I'm not thinking it's going to break, it's not going to break. No, sometimes things happen. So I think a prenup is marriage insurance. And I think it's a wise decision. I think it's a good decision. And I think if anyone has a problem with a prenup, that's when I kind of think, well, why? Why would you have a problem with a prenup? If marriage is security for you as a woman, a prenup is security for a man. Now, I'm not asking women to be ridiculous here. I'm not saying that a woman should go into a marriage and get a prenup, and the prenup basically says if the marriage fails for whatever reason, then the woman is left with nothing. No. I think, this is just my personal take, a prenup is necessary because of the current state of marriage and the current states of divorce, but it should be very specific. For the woman filing, for any, foul play on the woman's part, she gets nothing. However, if the foul play is on the man's part and the man fails, then, there should be that element of security there for the woman. I'm not asking women to be like idiots and, give everything up, and even if the man steps out, no, it's a contract. It's a binding contract between two people. So my whole thing with the prenup is you shouldn't have an issue with a prenup if you know you're not going to be the one to say, I'm calling it quits. I'm giving up on this. Then in the same way, men, if they do decide on marriage and they do decide that's something they want to do, they should also be going into it, which they often do. They should be going into it with the intention of, I'm gonna work at this, and I'm gonna fulfill the contract. I'm going to fulfill the terms of the agreement. And men tend to stick at it. It's why we see these stats of 80% of women calling for divorce, and it's often these no-fault divorces. So I 100% agree with a prenup. I 100% think that a woman shouldn't have a problem with a prenup, and if she does, it's probably an indication that she isn't 100% sure that she can stay in a marriage, which is just a red flag in itself. But, with a prenup, it should be that the party that's at fault should be the one to pay, so to speak. But obviously there needs to be further provision on what constitutes fault, because we know how manipulative women can be. Some men obviously as well, but typically it is women who are the more manipulative sex. So, there needs to be provision on what constitutes fault, because you can't end up in a case where the woman is saying that the man has done something. It needs to be explicit, it needs to be defined, and I think that is up to every individual relationship to state what these terms of this prenup should be. I just think it's a wise decision in the same way you would insure a car. Doesn't necessarily mean you think the car is definitely going to fail, but it does mean that if it does, you have that insurance, because currently there is no insurance for men for failed marriages. There is, however, from the state, insurance for women, which is just a whole thing that I think needs to disappear.
Really go into this as a business does, as two partners would starting a business. I have partners, I have business, and...
Sorry, I didn't finish my other point. 2 separate bank accounts, that's the thing I have an issue with. I do and I don't. Like, personal spending, sure, have separate bank accounts. But personally, my ideal scenario would be a joint bank account, and the man would be in charge of that. Because I know that as a woman, I like to buy pretty things. And I know that the kind of man that I would choose would be much wiser with money than myself. That's why we need men, because they have qualities that we don't have. So yeah, I guess that's up to each individual person, but even with the money I make, I just think that the man should be in charge of it. And if you don't trust him to be in charge of it, then why would you be marrying him?
And we signed contracts. We had it all laid out so that if there was a dissolution of the relationship, that we would know exactly what to do. There's no hard feelings. There was no emotion involved. This was about a logical decision and two people coming together to have a goal. And if that goal was not met, or if one party decided that they weren't in that goal, then the contract would be dissolved. and each party would be made whole. So that's my suggestion, is like, if we're going to consider marriage, women, we have to be more logical when we think about this. We have to take emotion out of it. And as a woman, like, hello, that might be some near impossible, but I'm a pretty logical woman and I see things clearly, and I've been in the business world. So I have a bit of a greater understanding of how these things should go. It's like, what does love have to do with it? So I think that's one of the reasons why they're going their own way.
Anyone else hear Tina Turner singing in their head? Just me. Okay.
They just don't see the purpose in it. And with today's women, with what I'm seeing, I'm not quite sure I disagree. If you're going to get married, then you need to have a contractual discussion before. And if the contract does not work, then maybe it's just not a good idea to get married. So the second thing that I hear quite a bit from men, and again, it's very hard for me to disagree with them, what I'm seeing on social media, what I'm seeing from my clients, what they're telling me, what's out there, is the lack of traditional women and women expecting men to be still traditional. There's certain things that men should be expected to do. I believe that a man should pay for the first date, whether that is coffee, whether that is a bottle of wine. There's so many things that you can do that is not expensive. Yeah. And if you're more of a traditional man, I truly believe you should be paying for the first date.
That's like another one of those feministic ideologies that I don't agree with at all. Yeah. The traditional man, from what I understand, wasn't like that. Oh, cool. Thanks for the follow. I'll make sure to follow you back. Yeah, the traditional man back then he was courteous, he was polite, he was humble towards a woman, he was, what was the other one? Hello. What's up? What's up, what was that? Deck ship? What's up? Yeah, I was just watching a video here with Nancy Grace about why men are going their own way, MGTOW. You know, it's just explaining what a traditional man really was back then, and why a lot of men are going their own way, why they're going MGTOW. And it's because of feminism, that's why. Feminism.
But, you know, should a woman be...
If it's a traditional woman, then yeah, I don't disagree with you. However, you have made it clear that you are a businesswoman and a modern woman, which we all are. Me too, look at me. This is my job. So if you make money, he makes money. You both have a good time, even if you don't. Like, you both agreed to the date. You just spoke about contractual things and it being two parties. You are two parties in terms of your contract. But the first date, men to pay for the first date, it's rare. But if she did, having
pay for something right away, do something.
Time in which I think that is expected of a man is if the woman is entirely traditional. She is a virgin. She doesn't work, so she doesn't have her own money.
Yep.
Then, okay, the woman is fully traditional. There is an expectation that the man meets her with that traditionalism. Yep. That is not the case. 99% of the time, that is not the case. Yep. So no, there is no expectation of men to pay on the first date.
Dating 5 different guys at a time? No. Should a woman be sleeping with 5 guys at a time? No. Should a woman be on OnlyFans? I don't think not my cup of tea. You know, should a woman string a guy along and just take him for a ride and take him out to, so she can get free dinners? Like, women don't know how to cook. They're not cleaning. I mean, and I'm sorry, but like, the domestic duties were traditional women roles. And I understand that we are both working, you know, but there comes a point in time where you have to delineate roles in a household to make it work. You know, there's just certain things that were passed down from female to female. Most females don't even know how to sew a button on a jacket, let alone cook a Thanksgiving meal. So, you know, I get we're all busy. I understand that life is different for our parents, but, you know, there's sayings that have been around for 30 years, right? Like that 30 years, more like thousands of years. But, you know, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Nobody just made, like, they didn't just make that saying up. It's been around for a long time. So it's like women are expecting men to still do these things, but then they're not taking the time to invest in becoming like wifey material.
Yep.
And that's why I think there are older women like myself, you know.
That's why a lot of women are not worth it today, especially for marriage. And a man, if you do choose a woman that's non-traditional, who's, you know, who has a body count of at least 5 and up, and if she only has a body count of 2 or 3, then, well, you still have to be careful. Because any self-respecting man with dignity would choose a woman. Even if she has a body count, he would choose them carefully. He would vet them carefully. If you have parents or if you have a mother, you know, you would make sure to introduce her to the mother, to your mother and father, just so you could get a feel from your parents and ask them what they think of her. So that way you could better vet her to see if she's good for having as a marriage partner. But I'm really against marriage because it doesn't really benefit men anyway. So yeah, you're better off just staying common law, non-marriage, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, that's it. But if she really wants to get married, that's a big risk to take right there. Really big risk. Because she has everything to gain and you have everything to lose.
Other women out there that are realizing that our mothers kind of failed us, that they didn't really teach us because we got caught up in this whole sexual revolution situation. And
yeah, feminism. Yeah.
The women that I see that have done very well with men typically grew up in the South, typically grew up in more traditional families, typically saw their mom being a homemaker, but we have demonized that amongst women in our culture. We don't appreciate homemakers. And I will say that feminism has not helped that. I was caught up in that as well. Being a homemaker was looked upon as negatively. And I remember judging my friends for it. I remember looking down at them and saying, oh, like just a housewife? That is such...
Now here's the supposed reformed feminism. Like reformed feminist, as they say. Or former feminist, or a woman who denounced feminism. Her. She is still a feminist, even though she's trying to say she's not, but she's still a feminist. And the only reason she's doing that is because she wants to get married herself, unless she already is married. And the poor guy, like, she is making all the demands. Maybe she's not making not as much as demands, but she's still very controlling of the guy and whatnot. So I feel sorry for the husband if she's married. But if not, hopefully no guy marries this woman. Because I sense that she's lying through her teeth, big time.
Such a common group think of women. So until we like abolish this, until we accept women for who they are and say it's okay to do this, like it's okay.
I still have an issue with that. It is not just okay to do that. It should not be like an option, like it's just another job. It is your expectation as a woman. Women love to say all of these expectations of men. Men are expected to be like this. Men should go to war. Men should go out into the workforce. Men should do these jobs. That in those jobs is 90% men and barely any women. There's all these expectations of men. Men keep society running. Men are the building blocks, the foundations, the pillars of society that holds up our species. There is all this expectation of men. And yet, even with women seemingly, saying, I understand why men are like this, I understand. When it comes to the expectations of women, they are flaky. Yep. And it should be okay for women to do what they are supposed to do. Why can't you just say it? Why can't you just say, you should be submissive unto your husband. You should be a woman. You should procreate. You should bring your value to society in the same way men do. Not in the exact same way, not trying to be a man, but a man is expected to be all of these things, and there are expectations of women. There are expectations, and that should come first. That should, in an ideal society, come first. You should be having children. You should be holding up your household. You should be doing domestic work. You should be doing this stuff. It's okay to use this same language if you want to work. It's okay. And it is a choice. But to talk about the expectation of what it is to be a woman like it's the same as a job, like it's okay to do this, it's not the same. It's not the same. In the same way that women will talk about what it means to be a man, what masculinity means, and how men should be, how they should be towards women and children. All of that stuff, yes, is correct. But it's the same for women. There are things that women should be and should have and should do. In the same way that there are things that men should be, should have, and should do. It is the same. The issue I have is when there is all this expectation on one and none on the other. And it seems like this is still kind of that underneath it all.
To learn how to run a household and have these domestic duties, men are like, well, okay, why? What's the point? Like, these women, why would I want to be in a relationship with them? I can go on a nap, or I can get sex for whatever, and I don't have to be in a relationship, or I have porn, or it's like not worth the trouble. I was on a podcast the other day and this came up, and it is the third reason why men are going their own way, is because I don't think that women are dating based on potential anymore. Like, all the ladies said that their guy had to make six figures. Like, he had this, he had to have that. And I see it with young women, that they think it is kind of funny, the whole delusional calculator. They think that men should be making a certain amount of money. Like, and there's no potential for growth. I'll tell you, my godparents have been married for, I think it's going on 55 years. I went to their 50th anniversary a couple of years ago. And she always tells the story. I'm very close with my godparents. They've been a part of my life. My dad died, so they raised me. Basically, my godfather raised me. And my godmother would always tell this cute story about they only had a certain amount of money for food. And she had, baked some chili, burned it to a crisp, and when you like bake chili and it gets really burnt on the bottom, like the flavor of burn like radiates throughout the pot. I've only done it once, but man, like the whole dish is like ruined because it smells like burnt beans. She had like burnt this chili so bad, and she was, newly married to my godfather, and he just makes fun of her. They made fun of her this whole time, the 50 years they've been married. He's like, remember when, I brought home my $25 paycheck and you burnt the chili? It's like they were poor and they rose up together. She had a master's, he was a lawyer. They were dirt poor. But at the end, right, they're in their 70s, they live on a golf course, they're in a, part of a country club. Like, there is this story of how they supported one another, and she stayed home to raise the kids while he could work on his career. There was like this, it's an amazing story of teamwork. But I don't think you hear those stories as much anymore. It's like, if you're not making...
Women want a cheat code. They want a cheat code, and they don't understand the need for work. They don't understand the need for resilience, because, holding someone up like that, in terms of, holding the home up, and being that piece for someone to come home to requires work, because it requires a lot of introspection. It requires, being able to put your partner first. That is work. And women want easy mode. They want instant gratification. They don't understand that through work and through struggle is life, is triumph, is hurdles and getting over those hurdles, and that the feeling of fulfillment can only come from the pursuit of something, the journey. But women just want the destination, and then they get the destination, and then they end up getting divorced anyway because they can't understand, why am I not fulfilled? Why am I not happy? And it's like, well, because you've done nothing. You've done nothing. You've done nothing. And even women need struggle. Not the same struggles as men. That's where feminism went wrong. It tried to give women the same struggles as men, and women just can't handle it. But women need struggle too. The struggle of being a woman, the struggle of learning how to be a good woman, learning how to put someone else first, learning how to be the heart of a family. It's no easy task. And that's why in previous generations, you know, these older women were people to look up to because they had mastered the art of life as a woman. Whereas now we have prioritized instant gratification. And to get that is to be young and pretty and fertile. And we've got it all wrong.
Yeah. Validation, attention, TikTok brain, basically TikTok stuff. And then they got these women doing OnlyFans, taking the easy way out, the easy road, becoming online prostitutes. And yeah, it's like, it's really sad state that what women are becoming nowadays. And especially promiscuity, it's at an all-time high. Women just sleeping around. Yeah, it's just, they're not saving themselves for marriage or saving themselves for a single relationship. They just sleep around a lot. I'm not saying every single woman does this, but a majority of the women do that today. And it's because of feminism. And feminism on the social media platforms like TikTok that are just influencing the shit out of these women, especially young ones. Yeah, now we got the, because of feminism, we have the birth rate crisis, which we're now entering an era where there won't be enough next generation workers to replace the ever-growing aging population of elders that are hitting retirement age. There's not going to be enough workers and tax dollars to take care of those elderly people that are going to retirement age. And a lot of these elders, they can't work no more. They can't. They're too old now. So yeah, you know, all thanks to feminism.
We don't understand that period of being young and pretty and fertile is the key to finding someone that you can grow with. Instead, women have taken it as the key to get someone who has already achieved everything and to basically just ponce off of what they have got. Women have got it all wrong, and no one's happy, and no one knows why. It's like, because you have, you're creating these struggles that are not your struggles, and you're just stressing yourself out over the wrong things.
A certain amount. The fact that women are asking men how much they're making on the first date or before they even get together is like such a boundary violation. The fact that women are asking men how much they're making on the first date or before they even get together is like such a boundary violation.
This is absolutely true. I remember.
Yeah, like, you know, they're always angry when you ask them, well, what's your body count? And how much do you weigh? They freak out over that. Yeah. So why on a date would you ask a guy how much he makes?
When I was a child, like, I obviously in school, you're told, you know, you want to become something, you want to make money, So when I was trying to figure out what do I want to do when I grow up, I would often ask adults when they told me what they did, how much do you make? Like, what do you do? Because I'm trying to figure out like what different jobs mean and blah, 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 blah. And my parents would often tell me, you can't ask people that. It's rude. Mm-hmm. I can't believe that it's so normalized now. It's not right.
I couldn't even imagine asking someone what they make on the first date.
I couldn't imagine asking someone what they make, full stop. I couldn't imagine just meeting someone. Oh, what do you do for a living? Oh, okay. And how much do you make? Oh my gosh. It's so rude. It's so inappropriate. It's just, no. None of your business.
Just unbelievably disrespectful.
Yeah.
So again, men are like, if I'm not going to be able to measure up to her standards and we're just starting to date, like, why would I continue this? Why would I even date in the first place? If I know that if I'm making, you know, $60,000 a year, that's not going to be enough for the majority of 80% of women. Our values are just so screwed up, especially in America. Our country is just, we are
not just America.
So the fourth one, and you'll hear kind of...
Yeah, Canada as well. Canada's turning out like America in that sense, where the nuclear family's starting to go down a lot. Feminism has taken over the Western world, both Canada and USA, and it's ruining it a lot. Not just a two-parent household or nuclear family situation, but also the values of many young women today. It's just, yeah, it's totally fucked up what feminism has done. And it just spread like wildfire because of social media. So, yep.
This dichotomy where women are longing for men to approach them, are longing for men to come out and, you know, approach them at a bar and pick them up. But then you have the Me Too movement. You have,
Yep.
you know, SA charges.
False allegation charges as well, where a woman falsely accused men saying that he tried to grape me, or he tried to sexually assault me, or he tried to fondle me and stuff like that. And 9 times out of 10, it turned out it wasn't true. It was mostly lies, or it's nothing but a fabrication, a lie.
You have men going, well, I've been humiliated by a woman. I had a client who said he was straight up laughed at, that he was humiliated for walking up to a woman that he didn't know, you know, hitting on her, or she was with a friend group, and they all laughed at him, publicly shamed him because he got rejected. So when that happens one time in a man's life, it could literally scar him for the rest of his time. And he'll never go up to another woman again. So women, unfortunately.
Yeah, that never happened to me because, let's see. I'm trying to remember, like, I did dating a long time ago in the 90s, before feminism was a thing, before it really spread out around, before social media became a thing. I never got laughed at, but rejected. But even when rejected, it wasn't. They never made a mockery to me. They never teased me. They never said, "Hey, buddy, this guy tried to," or "Hey, everybody, yeah, this guy tried to ask me out. Ah, what a fool, huh?" No, that never happened to me. It was just simply, "No, I'm not interested," or "I'm not looking for somebody right now," or "I'm just not interested in dating at the moment." Just stuff like that. But what I hear from now is the women will publicly mock men for trying to. The ones that do try to ask them for a date, they'll publicly mock them, publicly shame them, publicly humiliate them, make fun of them, all that stuff. And even go so far now as they'll try to call the cops on them, threaten to take them to court. It's insane. Really insane.
I never really saw it until I was in this space, until I was starting to talk to men more and understand their perspective. And it's like, women can be effing cruel, so mean. And men will just like box you and pound it out and then hug, 5 minutes later. But women, what? Some of the words that they use are just can be brutal. Yep. The risk versus the reward at this point doesn't seem to be worth it for men, especially when they don't know if that girl is going to completely turn around the story. And maybe it's somebody at work, maybe it's someone he knows, maybe it's a friend group, maybe it's, someone that he's connected to, or he's walking up to a girl and he has no idea if she is going to throw a tantrum because he said, "Hello, you look beautiful." How she's going to react is a very different story. So it's sad because some of these women have spoiled it for the majority of women that do want traditional men, that
feminism down to a T.
Do want men to be more masculine and to approach. And the last one, I think, is dating expenses. The apps were almost a good thing, or the apps were a good thing or a horrendous thing. When you have so many options, when you could be going out on a date as a woman, if you're attractive, 5 times a week. And if you think about a man, and if he goes out and he dates like that, if you're taking a woman out to dinner 3 or 4 times a week, or even twice a week and spending $50 to $100, $400 or $500 a month on dinner dates that don't materialize to anything, where people don't want commitment after the fact, in my opinion, I would say to the guy, if like I was his financial advisor, I'd be like, that's a bad investment. Yeah. You could be buying a couple shares of Tesla every month with what you're doing. So like, don't do it, I personally, as a dating coach, I suggest never to go out to dinner on the first date. I always suggest coffee, or I always suggest something light, something cheap, so that until they know that the woman is truly invested in them, until date like 3 or 4, where they have some momentum and they know that the girl's not just using them or gonna ghost them. That's just the reality of the marketplace right now.
I think that's very good advice. Very good advice. I really agree with that.
As women, we have to understand that there have been other women that have screwed us royally and have ruined a lot of men. So if you're a woman and you're expecting dinner on the first date, and fine, if you're a 10 and that's the type of guy that you're going after, great, more power to you. But a lot of us, just like normal, nice women, are fine with coffee, or at least we need.
Normal, average woman. That's one thing they always leave out is the average thing. Like Grace Smith, she's average. This woman here, she's average. They're average. There's nothing wrong with being average. That's a 5 on a attractiveness scale from 1 to 10. That's normal. So they always leave out average all the time. Normal, average, nice woman.
Need to be fine with coffee because, again, cities are incredibly expensive to live in. The interest rates are out of control. Inflation is gratefully coming down, but still, like, everybody is struggling to live in their means. And if
It's true, but also, like, why does it matter where you go? If you're really there for the person, it doesn't matter where you go. You want to get to know the person. Doesn't matter what you're doing, where you are, doesn't matter.
you're talking about investing, if you're talking about saving, like everyone's living paycheck to paycheck. So to expect a man to just dish out money like it's going out of style, unrealistic. Okay. So, look, as a female, you got to have some empathy. You have to put yourself in a man's shoes, and women are learning, as you can see, that if they don't, they're going to be alone. And they're going to be with their cats, and they've accepted that. And some women don't. Some women are going their own way too. But if you want to have a relationship, we are going to have to bring some empathy to the sexes and to understand what men are going through. And women, I know if you're watching my channel, there's about 20% of you. I see you. If you don't understand a man's struggle in this dating world, in this dating life, then you're going to be single. So we need to have some empathy. And men, I hope you feel validated, because I do understand what you're going through. And I understand, after talking to the hundreds of men that I've talked to, why you feel the way that you feel. So be picky. Understand what you're getting into. Be very transparent with what you're looking for. Have these hard conversations, and don't expect any less, or don't accept any less. We have to have empathy and understanding for one another when it comes to this. So ladies, if you want to be in a relationship, go out to coffee for the first date and be happy, because that man is working really hard. Just know, if a woman comes to you and she is complaining that you're not taking her to a 5-star dinner, or if she is giving you options or picking the most expensive thing on the menu, or acting like a princess, I don't care how good looking she is. I don't care how much you want to go out with her. It's not worth it.
Yeah, freaking just take off. Freaking ditch her right away. Yeah, those kind of women. So I always said too, the more, especially nowadays, the more beautiful a woman is, the crazier she is. And the more likely she is more promiscuous, and definitely the more likely that she has a high body count. So yeah, yep.
Save your peace, save your happiness, take inventory of the woman that you are choosing, get back out there. And there are women out there that do have empathy and understanding for you, but you just gotta screen for them. They're unicorns with red backgrounds. No, I'm just kidding. But they are out there. I understand where you're coming from, and we have to.
Reminds you of fucking Nazi stuff, like the black and the red.
We have to look at dating a little bit differently nowadays.
Yeah, I think I agree with mostly what she is saying. I just think that I don't even think it's an idea of looking at things differently. I think we looked at things differently for a while, and that's how we ended up in the position that we're in. I think we need to start looking at things properly again. I think we need to go back to how things were, instead of trying to find this new medium. And that comes first with acknowledging that women aren't traditional anymore, and men still typically are, and that women need to revert back to more traditional roles. I don't like this idea of evolving into this new species of what it means to be a woman, unless we're going to say that men are allowed to adapt out of their traditional roles too. But that's just what I think. Why don't you let me know what you think in the comment section below? As always, if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up on your way out. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and click the drop down arrow and select all. And if you would like to consider donating to the channel, you can do so by clicking the link in the description at buymeacoffee.com. All of your donations are deeply appreciated. And on that note, I will see you very soon in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.
Anyways, I'm gonna get a drink. Just gonna hit to the corner store really quick and grab some iced tea. So I'll be right back. I won't be too long. Okay, be right back. on with the show. This is the Vanos crew, Bully Pasta, and her first mod, Gmod Death Run. Yeah, I guess we'll check that out, I guess.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
What the hell?
What do I do?
He got
As a
blown up.
child, I yearned for the mines.
Blown away.
What do I do? Where do I go?
Alright.
Oh, dead.
Ow!
No!
She trying to cheat me.
Oh.
Max. Alright.
What the hell?
So we
Blown
really
away.
can't use sprint?
You'll see why. It'll make sense. It's too OP.
Pasta. This is just a quick explanation.
Look, come here, Pasta. Come here.
No.
Right here. See where these two caution tape lines are? This
Yeah,
is a
so, like,
trap.
this is a
Someone's
trap,
gonna be
right?
over there having to click a button to activate it. Watch what happens if I sprint jump. Yeah, good luck ever clicking it in time to kill me.
He
It's
skips
impossible.
the trap. So,
But if you
you
make
wanna
it
be
so
like,
where you can't sprint, it's hard.
Ooh. So you want to bait him out. You want to be like, ah, whoa.
Trust me, we've been doing this for 10 years. We have a method to our madness.
You can jump.
Again,
Oh.
with the white bitch. Marcel, white bitch come in, try to change everything. Be like, I know how this is. It's DEI hire, by the way.
For real.
DEI
For
hire.
real.
Get her out.
You saw that tweet, right? It was like a banger video except for Pasta. It was just like, I tried to tell her we have to hire her because we need a white woman.
DEI hire, yeah. We got her in here.
Now we just need a gay.
We went woke. Now we're going to go
need-
broke. We
we
went
need a
woke. We're going broke now.
We don't
Indian
have...
person?
Yeah,
Oh. Hello. What do we
Clear,
need?
submit it.
What do we need?
What do
Oh.
we need?
We definitely need a gay person.
We need a brown woman. It has to be a brown woman. That's
gay,
a whole other, that's a whole other
gay
level of woke. A
Middle
gay brown
Eastern woman. A gay
Yes.
Middle Eastern woman.
Yes.
Come on, send in the applications to vanos.com.
A gay Middle Eastern woman, wouldn't they all be just killed?
He's got a point.
Yeah, it's
It
going
might
to be a
not-
rare find. It's going to be a rare find.
I didn't say there's going to be a bunch of applications. We might get like 4 or 5.
Also, if they're missing a limb, that's even
Oh,
better.
we need a paraplegic
Oh, we
gay
need a cripple.
Middle Eastern women. Oh! If you are mentally
Couple
challenged,
applications going online soon, baby. Do you have something wrong with you? Well, you're just right for us. Go ahead and click the link down below and give us your application.
Do you like licking windows? Click that link in the description and join.
And then all the way at $300,000. If we get there, I am going to be bald.
Wait, hold on. Has anyone seen the Minecraft movie?
I have.
I've seen half
All right, gentlemen. Today's theme is the Minecraft movie, and Marcel is gonna present every single trap to us because you are now the Minecraft expert because Noble is not
because
here.
no, this shit, bro.
Is it because
Call
he's
his
black?
ass.
Is it because he's black?
Every time we get a trap, let's just call Noble an ass.
No, Noble's sleeping.
Pasta, what'd you do?
Pasta, why are you so bloody?
Yeah, what the
You're covered in blood.
Guys, you can't call me out like that.
She's a Minecraft zombie. Put her down.
Oh, God.
She's a zombie.
Okay.
Today, to determine whose death, we're gonna ask our god of Minecraft, Nogla.
Look,
Nogla,
this ankle's beautiful.
who shall be death on today's Minecraft server?
A few moments later.
The god has decided.
Has he
He will drop anvils from the sky, and whoever dies is the chosen one.
Is dead. Chosen one. I got 65 health. Does that matter?
No,
About to find
it
out.
does not
Okay.
matter. Oh shit.
I got 10
Oh.
The guy who
I died first.
Kind of makes sense though. The guy who spawned them dies. He just like, looks up, spawns them.
By the way, he's also, the expert on the
Hold
Minecraft
on.
movie.
Redo. I'm doing the mill and back up.
Okay. I got 10 health now.
Now you got 0. Okay.
Just shoot him.
That was smooth, dude.
That looked brutal, though. That was
Dude,
fucking
dude, you have a really good quick draw.
Are you ready?
Yep, ready.
Oh.
Ah,
The man from the future.
Okay, it's me.
Alright, so, guys,
In the beginning of the movie, Steve wanted to.
Wait, you saw the movie? You saw the movie?
I've seen half of the movie. Steve wanted to go.
How have you only seen half?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
My daughters have attention spans, okay? Steve wanted to go into the caves, but that old man wouldn't let him. He was too young.
You mean they don't have attention span?
Whatever.
They have attention spans.
How many lives do we have, Evan?
Oh yeah. How many diamonds? How many diamonds do we got?
Diamonds?
Yeah.
Or chickens?
Or jockey.
Some shit.
Or jockey.
Or hearts, man. We got hearts. Minecraft.
3 hearts. We got 3 hearts.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Minecraft hearts.
Minecraft hearts. How many hearts do we got? 3. 3? Okay, well this is gonna be easy because he's gonna.
Is this guy from the movie? This like he's on this?
Yeah.
Who the
the
is
host
this guy?
The host in death
in
is
the
just.
beginning.
So is this guy from the movie?
Actually, no idea.
That's Bill.
Jack Black's character really wanted to go into the mines and he couldn't, so this old man was stopping him, and then he grew up.
He was too much of a miner to be a miner.
Yeah. So he didn't play.
Kill him.
Oh. He's brutal.
No kids in the mine.
He only kills kids. No, this doesn't go to the Nether. This goes to the Minecraft.
Whoa.
Shut up.
Still, that's what happens when you
the
don't
fuck?
pay attention.
Oh yeah, guys.
Step into it. She's
Pasta has never played Death Run before. This is her first time.
Oh
So
yeah.
Pasta,
Pay
whenever you
attention to
see
the giant caution tape on the
Yeah,
ground. She's
there's
back into
caution
the
tape.
trap.
Watch out for the caution
So
tape.
the
That means there's
caution
a trap
tape, the
there.
first one means the start of the trap area. Second one means you're out of it.
All right. Well, now this one is safe. This one's safe.
Yep.
Yeah. So Pasta lost the heart. I've lost the heart.
Okay.
Brian, I reset the map.
I
damn.
know, I did. I spammed it, Evan. I spammed it. I spammed it. It didn't work.
I don't like it.
Oh my God, guys!
McDonald's!
I'm hungry.
Order for no
Oh my god! No! Delirious!
What did we learn? What did we learn?
It was delicious.
Order for no glue.
Why you guys?
You know what? Maybe we should, in honor of Nogla, we should all take.
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna
bite
do
of
it just because I want to hear his voice.
Is there a McFlurry in there?
Oh, so it was only for Nogla.
Editor, mute them dumb talking while I.
Don't say dumb. It was one person.
Do you want to hear Nogla and Alea at night?
The fucking burger's so good.
Night?
The fucking burger's so good.
The recording.
Look at this fat ass dog. This
Guys,
dog had a burger too. What the fuck is this?
Oh, that's Steve. That's Steve.
I guess that's how they look in the movie.
That's Steve.
It's not
Sorry,
Steve.
not Steve. That's not Steve. That's not Steve. What's his name?
Why is he bleeding?
I forgot his name, but this is the dog that
Did Tyler
that
just
kept
the dog?
the box.
Yeah, I did a fucking ass.
All right, wait. We probably shouldn't have 3 lives because there's so many people playing this time.
Yeah,
You
2
sure?
lives.
Two. Yeah, 2.
So
Boy.
one life
Boy.
down?
Yeah,
Boy.
Look
So
who it
Pasta,
is.
what you want to do is you
No,
want to
no
not
one would.
go
Hey,
first for a
no
while.
one was acknowledging anything there, Evan.
See, what we try to do is like make it so like
What the? F
Yeah, kind of like.
All right, let's go back.
Oh.
Yeah, Steve.
Steve.
Oh, it's him.
Does that mean I'm dead?
He's
Then?
alive still.
Damn it!
Yep.
I'm already dead.
Wait, did you eat burgers?
Yeah.
No, she didn't.
No,
No,
you
she didn't.
didn't.
Hey,
No,
Pasta.
she didn't.
Pasta.
Liar.
I'll eat another one.
there.
There you go. Now you ate the burger.
Am I better now?
You're white.
Yeah,
you have a
you look great now. Come on, lead the way, Pasta.
All right, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hey,
Hey,
come on,
hey,
fellas.
hey,
Acknowledge
y'all
a
can't
legend.
pass a
Acknowledge a
legend.
legend. Come on.
That's right, Wildcat.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. That's disrespectful.
Wow,
That's
Tyler.
disrespectful.
Wow.
Who the fuck is that?
It's Technoblade. People are gonna flame you in the comments.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get destroyed.
Wow.
He was a
Evan.
Minecraft YouTuber, didn't touch any kids, and then he died.
Oh, that's so
Oh. I
sad.
thought that was you.
No.
The king of gaming.
I'm such a bad
The most
brain.
electric.
Oh no. He didn't touch any kids and he died. Oh, that's so sad. He didn't touch any kids.
You never got the opportunity.
Wait, Delirious, you died twice already?
Yeah, I died on the first one and on
Sorry,
that
sorry,
one.
guys. Sorry,
Didn't
guys.
die
Sorry.
once.
That was disrespectful. I'm
Iron
sorry.
Golem. Oh!
Oh my god.
Wildcat just got
Down there
golem.
now.
Jump.
I think
All right,
I'm
Pasta.
jumping.
Okay, Pasta. So this is where we learn crouch jumping.
And this is where we learn about combustion.
So crouch it. There you go. See that? See how much air you got?
Oh.
Chicken jockey.
Died.
Chicken. Oh, I gotta go all the way back to the.
Evan. Yes. Yep. Thank you. I needed that. I was gonna lose my fucking shit.
Oh.
Well, that run was great, guys.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Come back. Come back.
Well, that's.
I was gonna lose my fucking shit.
Well, that run was great, guys.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Come back. Come back.
Otherwise, it's just for entertainment purposes.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right about that. You're right about that.
How did I die?
Oh no, it was a mystery. It was a mystery.
Evan. How did I die?
Oh no, it was a mystery. It was a mystery.
Evan, how did I die?
Sprint this
How
one.
did I die? How did I die?
You look so brutal.
How did I die?
Like, now that one counted.
That one counts. You're
Now you
gone.
dead.
You're
Now you
done.
dead.
You're dead.
How did I know?
All right, you gotta go on the other side of the fence now.
You're
Hit
dead.
V and
Now
no
you're
go
dead.
back.
So past the.
Pasta V. You gotta hit V. You gotta hit V fasting.
Where'd she go?
She V clipped. She V.
This is the first time V clipping. That's the first time ever V clipping.
Get on the other side of the fence and then click.
Look at him flying. What is happening?
This is.
Okay, I'm here. What do I
You look like a cloud.
Fly up a little bit above the ground and then click V. Not that high.
There, now V.
Yes, that's fine. That's fine.
Control it.
God.
Come on, you press
The
V.
instructions are very clear, but if you don't stop flying around, and go, what do I do? What do I do?
Where do I go? Where do I go? I'm
So
Slow
pass it.
down.
Just run.
Come
Just
here.
run. Just
Come here.
run.
Slow down for 2.
Oh God.
Gmod is a mere
Just killing her
vessel to
over and
bore
over.
those who are uninitiated.
Okay, I'm coming. Please don't fuck with me.
Special.
Oh.
What just happened? Oh.
He triggered that trap.
I forgot that was a trap.
I have never
Okay,
in
stop
all of
flying
my
100
years
feet in the air.
of
Just a few feet
Minecraft.
above- Now click V. Now click V.
Okay.
There you go.
Wow.
Oh,
So
shit.
difficult.
Jump for
In
the
all
bombs.
of my years of playing Gmod, I have never seen someone fly through the air like this.
Yeah.
She looks seen somebody no clip like this.
Dolphin.
Like what the fuck?
What do I do? Where do I
Sometimes it goes
go?
really
Where is
fast.
she?
I'm right here.
Stop
Okay, we're
pressing
fine.
shit.
We're
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Where
All
do you
right,
hide?
how many lives do you have?
They both had 2. You both
I
had
have
2.
2. Yeah, I have 2.
All right,
I'll
let's
go.
hold hands. We don't want to. No, let's.
Oh my God! It's
Rest
the
in
house.
piss.
Wait. No!
Chicken jockey house.
It's lava chicken. It's How appropriate.
good.
Wait, the chicken flew over there somewhere.
Oh, there is. It's Vanos. It disappeared. It's
All right, wait. What are you doing? You're still alive?
I have 2 lives.
I have 2 as well. I'll go first.
I'll go.
I have 3.
I'm gonna die.
No, you're fine.
Swim.
Swim.
There you go. Swim.
What the fuck?
That was a toilet.
What the hell was that?
TNT.
But it's you.
Good.
No,
Okay.
no.
You could have clearly got. You could have
Use
clearly got him.
twirls.
Okay.
Safe.
Safe. First guy safe. Second
Oh,
guy
come
is
on, dude.
also.
Flip.
Oh, you got a ball.
What the hell?
Is that gonna blow up?
Oh shit.
The nether has been
Bro,
lit.
we needed that.
Only
They were
the
getting.
black
They were
guy
getting
remains.
close.
Oh yeah, you lit
Wait, am I
the
dead?
nether.
Am I fully dead?
Yeah,
I'm
you're fully dead.
You're
Yeah.
fully dead.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Wait, that sounds
Nether.
racist. That sounds racist.
My nether, my nether.
They died back there, so.
Technically, that counts.
What's up, my nethers? What's going on? What's going on? Hiya!
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Who are you pressing?
Come on,
Brian,
chicky
come on,
jockey
Brian.
him. Chicky jockey him.
Ah! Whoa! No!
Oh, he got teleported. He got teleported over there.
I'm dead.
reload the
And
map.
everybody's out of lives. No one made it.
Right, why don't you take one step, just one little step, half a step forward.
So we got 2 hearts. 2 hearts, right?
As
2
a
hearts.
child, I yearned
child.
for the mines.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
line.
I'm standing here. Evan resets the fucking map.
Put the line though.
Look at her go.
As a child, I yearn for the mines.
Okay, we all have hearts.
She's yearning.
Pasta has 1 heart.
Blown away.
Pasta has 1 heart.
No, hold on. Shh. Listen.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Blown away. Oh.
La 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 lava.
Chicken.
Oh my.
Oh.
Did you hey,
my God.
You have to wait.
Pasta.
Back over. What the hell, Pasta?
When we play Death Run, we play with integrity. And
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I didn't even know I
Make a
sprinted
move.
and
Make a
run.
move.
All right, now walk through the trap
Make a
now.
move. Make a move. She only has
Yeah,
1 life left. Don't make her go first.
As I walk through the valley in the
I'm
shadow.
not going.
Now
go.
I'm
Look
going.
I'm right on the mines and I pray the diamonds are left.
We found diamonds!
Why'd I
Looks
get
like somebody
toileted?
had Fortune 3.
All right, come on. All right. I still got 2 hearts.
Also, it's funny you died from diamonds. Get it, diamonds.
Dying.
Tyler,
You really
Tyler.
put the die in diamond.
Tyler.
Oh, one sec. One sec.
Yeah, what do you want?
You died from diamonds.
I'm locked in. 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 I'm locked in.
Diamonds.
I'm locked in. I'm
Marcel,
locked in. I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
let the first person live.
Holy shit! Look at his body.
Oh my God, look at me! Look at me!
What the hell?
Oh, he's
Pasta, come here. Pasta, a word. Pasta, a word.
H2O delivery. It's just skinny as hell.
God, everyone speak at the same time.
If you want to survive longer, don't go fucking first.
Does anybody got a golden apple?
You want to
All right,
moonwalk?
go. You have 2 lives, bitch.
You
Go.
want to test me, bitch? You want to test me? You want
Oh, I have 2 lives. Okay.
moonwalk across? You want to moonwalk
Hey,
across?
You sprinted. You sprinted.
Did I?
I didn't even fall into it.
Did I?
This man Brian just sprint jumped bigger than
Cheated.
shit.
Cheated.
Yeah,
Nice
that's
jump.
Crouch jump,
Nice
come on.
jump.
now you dead.
Now crouch jump. It puts the lotion on the
crouch
scanner
jump,
as it
Pasta,
gets the
come
hose
on.
again.
Crouch jump, Pasta.
I did
Oh,
it.
she
I did it.
Come on, boss, let's go.
You're alive!
Pasta, lead the way.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, she turned the cheeseburger.
I forgot again. I forgot
And
again.
Pasta's dead.
I'm dead.
What the f?
For me.
No! No!
Oh.
You actually have to crouch jump this.
What is
You
it?
guys, so you actually have to jump this. You have to
Yeah.
Amazing, dude.
Of course you do.
walk around it.
Hold on, do that again, Julius. I'm gonna put it in slow
Oh
motion.
yeah, that's good enough for that. Let's check out Christine Graysmith. See what she has to say about this.
Hey, it's Christine Grace. Welcome back to my channel. Today is another reaction video. Like the video on your way in, let's get straight into it. So we're going to do another shoe on head reaction today, seeing as you guys absolutely love when I react to shoe on head content, and I think she's pretty funny, so let's go.
Hello friends. It is another day of me researching the man question. In the last few videos, I talked about how to be a real man, and then I talked about men's living spaces. But this time we will be observing the male dating strategy. Dating is hard nowadays. There is a reason people like Andrew Tate and these other red pill guys are blowing up right now. Men are confused. Men are lost. They're being told all these contradictory things on how to get women. Be nice, but not too nice. Don't show emotions. Show your emotions. Make 6 figures. Have a 6-pack. Drive 6 Bugattis. Never smile. Don't wipe your ass. In the animal kingdom, the male will maybe show off its beautiful feathers or do a little dance to attract a mate. In the human world, a man will slide into a woman's DMs and ask for pictures of her toes. So today we are going to be reading some of those messages. But before we do that, let's quickly get into today's sponsor, because your girl can't make any jokes on this website without getting demonetized. So now let's just address this incel word for a second. Incel means involuntary celibate, usually referring to a man who cannot get laid, usually used as a pejorative, as an insult, because everyone knows a man's worth comes from the amount of times his genitals have been inside a woman. Now there are two types of incels. There are the capital I incels, the incel movement, the one that just absolutely despises women. But then there's the lowercase I incels, the guys who just kind of have trouble on the internet today. It's incels. It might be time to pack.
Of course, this is what
celebrities are being some of the screen caps from, so. So without further ado, gosh, not that deep. So without further ado,
crunch, crunch. Yeah, you just push your knuckles back. Crunch, crunch. Crunch, crunch. Crunch, crunch. I could do 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do like there. 4 in one hand, 3 in the other. I can't do the other one for some reason. On my left hand, I can't crack that little knuckle for some reason.
Oh my gosh. She always does that. Ouch.
Howdy. Pokes with boner. How are you, beautiful? Good. Starts getting hot and takes off my shirt and shapeshifts into this.
Oh god.
Weird.
Okay, you know, as a white woman, 7 out of 10. Sorry for the pic before. That was pretty disrespectful.
What?
Woman. 7 out of 10. Sorry for the pic before. That was pretty disrespectful. I was being horny and inconsiderate. I have my own demons to face. Men be like, I'm fighting demons, and the demons is having a boner. You remind me of Eva Braun. What the f? I like it. That is a terrible thing to say. Is it? She was hot. I could be the Adolf to your Eva. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
9?
I'm pretty good looking, and you're not too bad. We should see what's up. LOL, I'll pass. Your loss. FYI, my friends call me Horse Clayton. What's up, my sexy slave? Just kidding, just kidding. I am not a murderer. Farts very loudly. Did you just fart? Because you blew me away. What's up, sexy baby? Okay, there is nothing weird about calling like your partner, like, you know, your girlfriend or boyfriend baby. But why does sexy baby sound so weird? 10-10 for the did you just fart, you blew me away part though. Wish your toes were in my mouth right now. I mean, hey. Come to Turkey, meet with me. Turkey supports Russia. I'm from Ukraine. Turkey supports Ukraine.
I'm playing both sides so that I always come out on top.
Hey. Hey, how are you? Good, how about yourself? Pretty good too, thanks for asking. No problem, LOL. Have you ever put your feet in someone's face just to mess with them? Lol, just asking cause I'm bored. No?
What?
That's gross, to be honest. LOL, that would be funny, though. Nah, man. Okay, whatever, bitch. I swear to God, foot fans are so bold online. I cannot think of any other fetish where they actively try to get, like, strangers to participate in it.
Yeah, you'd never say that in real life. Real life, you wouldn't say stuff like that to women. Oh, don't get me wrong, though. I mean, a lot of women say a lot of weird shit to men in real life. I've seen it myself. It's fucking weird.
I'ma get you pregnant. Daydreaming about how fine you'd be. So fine. So fine. See? Okay, I guess I spoke too soon about the foot fetish thing because this just reminded me that someone literally did this to me, but as a blueberry. This motherfucker had a blueberry inflation fetish straight out of Willy Wonka and would send me photoshops of myself photoshopped as a blueberry. Like, I don't want to kink shame. Yes, I do. What the is this, sir?
Oh
wow, you are... Yes, I do. What the
That is fucking funny, man. She's a fucking blueberry. But fucking Willy Wonka, it has over 1 million views.
Is this, sir?
Oh
wow, you are...
That is funny.
I can't. Oh, I'm so grateful to you guys for my audience because I have not received anything remotely similar. What the hell is a blueberry fetish?
Quirky and random and XD. What's up, ugly bitch? Have you ever
Oh
been
my
so down bad you XD'd at a woman? Greetings, female. I am beginning my mating ritual now. You will fall in love with me. You will marry me. You will bear my children. Wanna hook up? No thank you. I'm a lesbian. I'm pretty feminine. Lol. Oh god, this one hurt. Hey woo. Hello?
Super cringe.
May I be able to go out with you? Where are you? Woo? Go die. Yo, woman, let's straight to the chase. Waste no time.
I'm cringing so bad.
He's not there to play games. 10 out of 10. Do you want to play 21 questions? Yes, you go first. You're describe it. These men are going to turn me into a radical feminist, I swear to God. You sexy—
shut up. You probably already are feminist. You're just posing and whatnot, so, yeah, so dumb.
Yes, for schizophrenic.
Oh my gosh! I feel so uncomfortable. It's so bad.
Why on earth would you say schizophrenic? Oh, my bad. I don't know what agender means. And I thought it was because you said they, them that you thought you were more than one person. My bad. I don't understand all the terminology. I just got out of a 6-year relationship. I'm new to this. Okay, look, he's trying, okay? Honestly, I get it. Especially if you've been out of the dating scene for 6 years. Like, every day I wake up and there's new terminology. Every week I am canceled for being 2 weeks behind the approved words. What if I showed you my privates right now? Would you show me yours? No. Why, mommy? You're obviously ovulating. I have a BP, so we both benefit. Why, mommy? You're obviously ovulating. I have a BP, so we both benefit. What is a BP? Boy pussy. Wanna see it? You mean your ass? Kinda, but it's an Kim Kardashian one, don't worry. What? Please, for the love of God, do not call your asshole a boy pussy. You do not have a bussy. You have an ass. You are a grown-ass man. I swear, next time I hear the word bussy, I am pushing the forbidden button that kills one of my subscribers. Rest in peace to whoever that guy was. My dad hits himself sometimes and throws things because he's depressed that mommy died. I'm scared. Can you be my new mommy? Please come to our house and be my new mommy. You'll love my dad and he will love you, I promise. We got the mommy, we got the psychotic manipulation tactics, we got nearly everything in this one. 9 out of 10. Heh, you're nice. How old are you? Oh boy. 34. Please, don't be upset. Do you want to date me?
What?
No. Fine, I'll wait 100 years if I have to. I'll be dead by then. Ah, okay. Prise open your casket. You don't look too bad.
Do you know what? That one would actually make me laugh. That one would actually... Do you know what? I remember there was this one guy for the longest time was in my DMs and he would just send me Chris Eubank memes. Like, it was never creepy. And every time I politely said, no thank you, you know, perfectly respectful. But he would just send me Chris Eubank memes over and over and over again. Stuff like that, you gotta admire the dedication. This is funny as hell. I guess it depends on your humor, but this is funny as hell.
I don't mean to be rude, and I certainly don't want to be creepy, but are amazing.
Oh
I don't
my
mean
gosh.
to be out of line, but would it be okay if I have a feel? Looks to my feet shyly and then at you. You're pretty smart for a girl, you know that, right? Blushes. I'm pretty sure other girls are smart. Eyes widen for a bit of surprise. Thinks to myself, oh no, oh, she didn't like that. Well, it's just biology that men are smarter. We have higher IQs on average. Like my IQ is 159. Anyway, let's move on.
These people make me want to vomit. Have you seen the girls like this too? Yep. Oh,
worse.
Gosh.
Yes, I've seen women do stuff like that in public, in real life, and it's pretty fucked up, pretty cringe. It's like, what the fuck, man?
The whole,
And when the guy shoots her down, or when the guy says no thank you, they get really pissed off, the woman. They get really pissed off, and then they'll shame him, they'll yell at him, they'll scream at him, they'll even do weird, not weird stuff, they'll try to say, well, they'll try to get him so pissed off that he'll hit her, or they'll say like, oh, he came at me aggressively or some shit like that. I've seen that in real life. It's fucked up.
Just
Oh gosh.
Be a real person, please.
Smiles cheerfully. Hello? Who's this? Blushes deeply. Oh. God, I wasn't expecting that right off the bat. I'm Vincent from third period.
Okay, this is getting too cringe. Fuck. Fuck you. What else is here? Call it. What is this?
These women will spend their money, your money, the government.
I do have a strong craving to click on the app.
All right, what do we?
Boring. Boring. What? Boring. Mega is a code. Blah blah blah. Me. Couldn't pin it down, dude.
A few moments later.
Girls, one guy. 2 girls, 1 guy. 2 girls, 1 guy.
Yeah, this is a good thing that they had backup because that was not gonna end well. But
Yep. Neck to tear. Who gives a fuck if some Israeli people got fucking shot? I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. It was killing a lot of fucking Palestinian people. So if a couple fucking Israeli people die, who gives a flying fuck? Let them fucking die. I don't care too. You get fucking people could clip this audio here. Fuck Israel. Fuck them. Let them all die. What the hell is this? Okay. Yeah. Oh, he's trying to stab her. How is this? Perverted fantasies. Yep. Like, yep. Okay. This.
Fern Gully, the last rainforest, probably felt like a sweet, eco-friendly cartoon about saving trees and believing in magic. But rewatch it as an adult, and things get real weird. You've got a pollution demon crooning like he's in a steamy jazz club, a traumatized bat spiraling through an improv meltdown, and a very human love story that gets way too sensual for something labeled as a kid's movie. Stick around to the end to find out what the studio didn't want you to hear and the shocking move one A-list actor made that nearly started a war with Disney. So how did Fern Gully, a trippy, eco-peachy, oddly sensual cartoon, even have...
I find it
Yeah, these older women getting mad at men. Older men dating younger women. It's because the reason why these women get mad at men for dating younger women is because these women are insecure and feel threatened by a man choosing a younger woman. What's this? The woke right.
This is Melody, one of our robots. She speaks various languages, and she's built in a modular fashion, so we can take off her face, replace it with another face, and have her
take off her face.
And they always sound alike. I should read all of the stupid woman criticisms that they send. They sound like robots of each other. Literally, they sound like robots. I'll say the exact same. You know, They all think that the HR approach, all of them think that the HR approach is going to work. And you go into the HR office, and you know that they're about to, f you up, right? They're about to f you up with something. Yeah. You did something. You don't even know what it is. You know what I mean? But they're about to f you up with something, and they sit you down, and they start with like a huge amount of compliments, kind of like leading the way into the actual criticism. They'll be like, first of all, you're a fantastic worker and you have glowing reviews and your bosses love you and you're always on time and blah, blah. And you're like, lady, just get to the that you want to complain about.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you just get to the that you want to whine and complain about? And I don't have all day, but you can't do that. So you just.
Yep.
If you grew up in the 90s, Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest, probably felt like a sweet, eco-friendly cartoon about saving trees and believing in magic. But rewatch it as an adult, and things get real weird. You've got a pollution demon crooning like he's in a steamy jazz club, a traumatized bat spiraling through an improv meltdown, and a very human love story that gets way too sensual for something labeled as a kid's movie. Stick around to the end to find out what the studio didn't want you to hear and the shocking move one A-list actor made that nearly started a war with Disney. So how did Fern Gully, a trippy, eco-peachy, oddly sensual cartoon, even happen? Believe it or not, it all started with a woman named Diana Young, an Australian author who wrote a children's book called Fern Gully and the Last Rainforest in the late 70s. It was inspired by the lush rainforests of Queensland, and the idea that maybe, just maybe, there were magical creatures fighting to protect nature behind the scenes. That book caught the attention of Wayne Young, her husband, who just happened to be a film producer. And together, they launched a passion project to turn this tiny fairy story into a full-blown animated movie, one that would take on pollution, deforestation, and corporate greed, all in under 80 minutes.
Well, I had a little accident and he sort of shrank. But just think! Humans back in the forest!
Yep, there goes the neighborhood.
Be nice, Batty.
This wasn't some Hollywood machine churning out another franchise. Fern Gully was made independently, mostly in Australia, and it took over 3 years to develop. But here's the wild part. They weren't just trying to entertain kids. They were on a mission. They wanted to wake people up to what was happening in real rainforests all over the world. And to do that, they brought in Hollywood voice actors, cutting-edge animation tech, and an unforgettable villain made of oil and sex appeal. Released in 1992, Fern Gully was meant to be an eco-conscious alternative to the mega hits from Disney. It had glowing trees, magical fairies, and a heartfelt message about saving the environment. But it also had Tim Curry moaning in an oil-slick, Robin Williams completely off the rails, and some of the trippiest animation you've ever seen in a kid's film. Remember scenes like this? They were beautiful, sure, but underneath that magical glow, this movie was hiding some very adult energy. Let's talk about Krista and Zach, the fairy and the human construction worker she accidentally shrinks down to bug size. Now on paper, this should have been a cute little magical misunderstanding, but once Zach is fairy-sized, this movie takes a hard left into steamy territory. The moment he opens his eyes and sees Krista, they're already making heart eyes at each other. They touch faces like it's a cartoon version of The Notebook.
Are you okay?
What happened to me? I'm 3 inches tall.
Oh,
And Krista, she's grid space. And full Titanic drawing room energy. Enchanted sexual. Their story is supposed to take Coda throws in a few regional slang words. But Zach, our lead male character, the human representation of corporate destruction, sounds like he just walked out of a California skate park. No accent, no explanation, not even a joke about it. And this wasn't a casting accident. Fern Gully was made in Australia by Australian filmmakers, and most of the animation was done there too. So why does the one human in the entire rainforest sound like he grew up eating Lunchables in the valley?
I'm Zach.
I'm Krista.
Nice to meet you.
Some fans have speculated it was a studio decision, a subtle way to make Zach more relatable to American audiences. Others think it was a jab, making the outsider sound foreign to the setting he's destroying. Either way, it's one of those sneaky choices that hits different once you realize how deliberate it probably was. And speaking of sneaky, wait till you find out what got cut from the villain's song for being way too spicy for a 90s audience. Then there's Hexus, the villain, a shape-shifting oil monster who feeds on death and pollution. Voiced by Tim Curry, aka the literal sweet transvestite from Rocky Horror, Hexus is hands down one of the most overtly sexual villains ever animated. In the song Toxic Love, Curry purrs through lines about ooze, slime, and being hot and bothered.
Slime up above. Ooh, you love my toxic love.
But here's what you didn't know. The original lyrics were even worse. Some verses were so sexual, they were cut or rewritten to make the movie barely family friendly. Think about that. The censored version is still oozing with innuendo. And according to interviews, animators admitted feeling uncomfortable while drawing Hexus's movements because, well, they knew exactly what it looked like. Now let's talk about Batty Coda. The lab experimented Fruit Bat with a rap verse and a head full of scrambled memories. This was Robin Williams' first ever animated voice role, and the character was written specifically for him. But here's the kicker. Robin improvised so much, they recorded over 14 hours of dialogue, and most of it wasn't even in the script. The result? Batty jumps between stand-up routines, protest rants.
You sure? I'm positive.
Robin had already signed a deal with Disney to play Genie, but when Disney broke the deal, Robin was livid. There were even rumors that Robin's Disney contract included a non-compete clause, trying to block him from doing any other animated voice roles. He did it anyway, because that's why he didn't return as the genie in Aladdin 2. Robin Williams stood by the rainforest and beefed with Disney over a bat. Fern Gully wasn't just ahead of its time in its message, it was also breaking ground behind the scenes. It was the first 20th Century Fox animated film to use digital ink and paint, which was a huge leap in the early 90s. And the soundtrack? Oh, it was stacked. Elton John, Jimmy Buffett, Tone Loc, yes, Funky Cold Medina Tone Loc, all lent their voices to the film's wild musical mix. But not everyone was rooting for Fern Gully to succeed. There were reports that Jeffrey Katzenberg, then at Disney, tried to buy the brewery where the film was being made, just to disrupt production. Competition was that serious, because Disney knew this wasn't just some random cartoon. Fern Gully had a heart, and it had Robin.
Hey! You scared me there. For a minute, I thought you said you were going to Mount Warning.
Well, I did.
But they're humans on Mount Warning!
Under all the glowing plants and silly animals, Fern Gully hits you with one of the heaviest messages of any family movie ever made. It's not just recycle more, it's humans apologetic and really dark. He dies screaming as he's the next time you watch it. You've got a little changed by it, check. A forbidden respond to touch, straight out of Fern Gully's playbook. And then there's the plot. Zack is a young, clueless human working with the forces destroying the forest until he's shrunk down, gains empathy, and joins the fairies to stop the destruction. Sound familiar? Jake Sully is sent into Pandora with a military mission, falls in love with the Na'vi, and flips sides to protect their world. Even the names are suspiciously familiar. Zack and Jake? That's either the laziest coincidence in cinematic history or something more. James Cameron has always denied copying Fern Gully, of course. He claims he'd been dreaming of Avatar since the 70s. But considering Fern Gully came out 17 years before Avatar and hit a lot of the same beats with a fraction of the budget, fans can't help out but wonder. Was Avatar a tribute to an underrated 90s eco-classic? Or was it a $200 million remix of a kid's entirely? Fern Gully did its rooms, VHS tapes, and
A bash at it.
but the actual planet. So he took real-world horror. And now that you know all the stuff they never taught you about it, you'll never look at it the same way again. Let me know in the comments what other wholesome movies from your childhood had creepy secrets hiding under the surface. And do me a huge favor and hit like if you've ever had a crush on a cartoon fairy. I promise, I'm not...
Yeah, that one's getting boring.
Here's the bit.
Hey. Captain Planet.
So we really can't use spring.
Oh, seen that one already. Oh god, not this fucking thing. Yeesh. Alright, well, I guess it's time to play some game. Let's see here, let me start it up. Where is it here? 1 second, I'm going to start it up. Give me a sec here. I believe we were on Still Wakes the Deep, and I was just about to escape the boat before on mission deck. Corruption 1. Alright, let's go. Zoom game, please. Let's go. Monster. It's growing. What the hell is this thing is? What is this shit?
Has it even got a hold?
Up there. Right here. Yo.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Aye!
Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Slowly now. Steady.
Steady. Shit. Yeah. Watch out. Watch out. Come on. There we go. All right. Hey, wait. Yeah. There. We made it.
Fuck off!
Alright. Shit. Something's over there.
Christ, it's way above my pay grade, this.
Okay. Something's here.
Jesus, fuck. Roper. No, you and all. Nice and slow. That's alright. I just need to make a call. Yeah? Aye. Here we go.
Please don't grab me.
Finley. I'm at Marine Control. I'm not alone.
Fuck! Is it that bastard Rennick?
No. Jesus. It's Roper. He's all messed up.
Listen to me, alright? Listen.
Alright.
We need to keep it together.
Alright, just tell me what to do.
There's only 2 switches. You just have to find them. First, find the ballast operations panel.
Ballast.
There'll be a switch there to put it into manual control. You flip that switch. Go do that, and then I'll talk you through the next part, alright?
Alright. I'll look for it.
Ballast. Okay. The ballast switch. Is it in here somewhere? See anything back here? Ballast engineering.
It's alright, pal. Here we go.
Going technical.
I'll look after this now, alright? My heat's mince. What am I doing again?
You need to find the ballast operations panel. Don't ask me what it looks like. Don't let grunts like me in there.
Ballast operation pin. Ballast. stop, engine start. Ballast operation panel. I don't see no ballast. Ballast operation panel. Ballast pumps. What does ballast operation panel look like? Ballast. No.
Any chance? Better call Finley.
Oh, the ballast. Platoon. Oh, here it is. Unlock. Okay, wait. We better talk to him first.
Finley, what am I doing in the ballast operations panel?
Switch it to manual. You can't do anything else till you do that.
Okay. Manual. Engage. Okay. Hey, dude, don't attack me.
Switch is at manual.
Right.
What's next?
Now you flood the forward pontoon, and I mean flood it to the fucking brim.
Now, hold on a minute. The pontoons are already fuck full of oil and gas. This might push it all up to the deck.
We don't have a choice. The whole rig could tip over. Flooding that pontoon will at least give us a fighting chance.
What about Brody? Is he not down there?
He'll be out of there by now. He's done his part. We just have to do ours, right?
Alright.
Away. What was that?
It's Roper.
Never mind him. Flood the forward pontoon.
Hang on.
And never mind him. Okay, flood.
Nah, that's no way.
Oh wait, this one.
That's no way.
Alright. This one.
Right. Back to Finley.
Don't attack me, dude. Don't attack me. Don't be a whore. Don't attack me.
Alright, that's done. Now what?
That's it. Come on. Come on.
Come on, what? Let's move it. Better work.
Fucking aye.
Alright.
Is there?
We're going to be alright, Cass.
I fucking hope so.
Let's get it for this guy. Ow, fuck! Ah, no, fuck you! Hey, you fucker! Let me go. Fuck you. Okay, you fucker. Let me go. You asshole. Let's get out of here. Before he goes fucking ape wild in there. Fucking cocksucker, grab me! Yo. Yo. Alright.
Fuck! Am I losing my mind?
Oh. Shit, no. I can't see where the hell I'm going. Shit. Oh, fuck.
Oh, shite, that was close.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, that does sound good, man. Yeah. Oh no. Fuck. I can't see. Fuck off. Panic. Ugh. Almost drowning like a rat all the time. Locked, of course. Get ready, man. Get ready. Shit. What was that? There. Oh, you got all fucked up. Damn. Okay, almost drowning all the time. Oh shit, not again.
Sus! Sus! What? Sus!
Weird shit.
Jesus.
It's after me. Gotta get the hell out of here. Oh no! Oh, again. Fuck. I was almost out. I was almost out. Oh, I don't even know what the hell I'm going. What the hell? What the fuck am I going? Fuck. I'm gonna drown now.
Jesus. Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, not you again. This asshole again. You asshole. Come on. Ah, fuck you. Fuck you. Ah, you think you will. Asshole. Shut up. Die, you prick.
Jesus. Jesus, that was... Oh, fuck. You rest in peace, you cunt.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out of here.
Here, let's get out of here. You rest in peace, you cunt.
Finley, thank fuck. Finley?
Oh,
what's going on? Who
shit.
are you talking to?
Kaz, you made it.
Brody, what's wrong with Finley? She's freaked out here.
Listen, Kaz. There's no much time. There's oil and gas getting in here. When it fills, it will be headed right up the drill pipe.
What are you on about?
I'm still in the pontoons.
Oh, shit.
I've only got a couple of minutes. I can't stop it. The rig's a time bomb now. You understand? One spark and... You need to find a way off.
Just get back up here and we'll work it out, yeah?
I can't do that.
What?
I can't get back up.
Wait, no, wait.
I'm sorry.
Wait, listen.
You're on your own now.
I'll come to you. All right?
No, you won't. You wouldn't even get halfway to me. The leg's flooded and the gas, it's not possible.
You got your dive gear?
Aye.
Yeah, so you can use that.
It's oil, Kaz. There's nothing to be done.
Don't fucking say that.
I knew the risk when I came down here.
Fuck. Can I lose you as well?
Listen, I'm alright, Kaz. I'm already back on Sky. You've never seen water like that, Kaz. Clear, peaceful. You just let go and everything's fine.
That sounds beautiful.
You go one day. Alright?
No, fuck that. I'm never swimming again after this.
Kaz, you and Finley, you could do this, alright? I'm sure she wouldn't do something so stupid.
Brody, you there?
Kaz?
What's stupid? Talk to me.
It's getting higher.
Alright, I'm here, Brody. I'm not going anywhere.
Poor guy. He drowned. What a way to go. Drowning in oil and stuff. Ew.
Fuck. How was this happening? What do we do now, fella?
Doesn't it fucking matter?
He's dead. You don't think that matters?
He was always gonna die. All of them. Always. You see that? We've been fucking about with a lecky and pontoons. And without a hope in hell. Watching our pals turn into monsters. Never once. Never fucking once have we tried to do what needed to be done. I'm ending this.
Oh, she's gonna blow it up.
Finley, wait a minute! Jesus! Come back, you're not thinking straight!
Oh. Let's go.
We have to find a way out, come on!
Fucking kid yourself and sit there nothing.
I can't help it.
So let's get down there. Wait, you dumb bitch, wait. Shit. Shit, damn. Oh shit. Where's she?
Jesus, Finley.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
Cuz.
I'm here. Finley, I'm here.
Oh, she got crushed.
What? Who's it here? When it's close.
Who do I hear?
It's me, Jack Christmas card.
I hear my wife. I just want to get back to her, Finley. To my weans.
I hear my boy. When he was wee, you know. I hear him now. Kate. I'm thinking Kate. He's singing. We're not seeing him again, Cuz.
There's got to be a ship coming. You said it yourself.
Christ, Cuz. We don't want him coming. Jesus!
I'm sorry, Finley. I don't know what to do.
We've got to face it, Cuz.
What do you mean?
We can't get back. We can't. But I can. It's not going to stop with us. Fuck's sake, McCleary. For once in your life, be brave. Be brave for them. You can't save yourself, but you can save them.
Jesus, Finley.
You want to leave it a chance? If it gets to the mainland, you know I'm right. I'm always fucking right.
Oh, Christ.
Take it. You know what to do.
All right. Aye, all right. For them.
Oh, she died. Just, oh. Got crushed. Ooh. Oh, fuck, she got crushed bad. Look at that shit. Holy fuck. Ouch. It's oil everywhere, so we got lit this shit up. Alright. Let's put an end to it. Whatever this shit is. Alien substance or something, I don't know. It's gotta be stopped. Do here.
I'm sorry, Sus. I'm so sorry.
You have to do it. Light. Throw it. Just like that. What?
You don't recognize me, do you?
No, sorry, love. You know me.
You could say that. It's been a long time though, Kaz.
Hold up. Susan Lafferty. Fuck's sake, is that you?
The very same. Christ, Kaz, but you look no different.
I've still got the nose, eh?
Well, looks like someone did a good job of spreading it about your face.
Oh, the big man a drink.
Jesus, Kaz. Because I really want to be thinking about Roy right now. Jeez.
He looks after me. He fucking adores you, you know.
Well, I am easy to love, Cameron McCreary.
Yeah. I'm finding that.
Shut up, great Suki Jim.
I do though, Sus. I fucking love you. I love you more than anything in this whole world.
Did that bomb pop? Well, you're not so bad yourself, all things considered.
Marry me.
What?
I'm serious. Marry me. We'll make beautiful weddings. I want to spend my whole life with you.
She's perfect.
She looks just like you.
Thank God for that. She's got your eyes though.
My dad's eyes.
I'm sorry, Kaz. I would have wanted him to meet her.
Nah, fuck him. The bastard wasn't interested in me. Why would he care about her?
He loved you in his way, Kaz.
I'll never leave you, Sus. I'll be at your side forever.
Forever?
I'm always going to be here for this win.
What? Didn't he die? Who the fuck was that? sleeping away. Kids. Marriage.
Kiss the Waynes for me. Tell them I'll be back for Christmas. I'm sorry, Suze.
Oh. The hell?
Hey, Cass. I'm sorry it's been so hard. I just wanted to send you this. To say we'll get through it. I know we will. Just take care out there and bring my beautiful big gallus man back home in one piece, okay? I miss you and I love you. And the girls miss and love you. I'm still raging at Roy, but he's a good man and I know he'll look after you. Whatever happens, we will be all right. We can weather this. Just wanted to say that to you, Cass. To keep you safe and close and make sure you know to come home to us. I love you, Cameron McCleary. Be safe out there on those waters. My man. My love.
Pretty good game. Huh. Pretty nice scene.
bir manhã se
Big Mouth Audio. Liquid vial. So research. Keyword Studio. A bunch of studios worked on it. Sumo Group. It. Whatever that stuff was, it had to be burned. Yep, had to be burned. Upscaling like technology. That sounds creepy. Yeah. The resume game? Difficulty. Oh, story. Standard, yeah. Apply. Pretty good game, yeah. Pretty good game. I'd highly recommend it. Well, I guess that's all for tonight. I will be back on again tomorrow. I'll figure out which game to play tomorrow. Don't know which one, but we'll see which one. Yeah, we'll see which one. What? See if I got passed on to another person here. One sec. Get that for a second. It's like, go on. Let's go to Twitch. Who is on? Little pokey.
I've never eaten more.
No? Okay.
Lady with big boobs. Yeah. Mato?
With the all-new FanDuel Casino, you get more everything. All in one place.
Yeah, of course.
More ways to
Ads.
play with all your favorite games. More ways to stack with live dealers. More ways to cash in with quick and secure withdrawals.
5,
Download
4, 3,
FanDuel
2, 1,
Casino
go.
and get more.
At the startup is not good enough. Like, the marketing is really not good enough. Hello, Delta, hello.
Well, I guess I'll pass on to
Hi. Oh
Mato,
no.
I guess. Or I realize Yukai-chan. Hold on.
FanDuel Casino
Ah!
has your chance at the #1 feeling, winning, which ranks even higher.
Is it gonna come back on? Fucking
FanDuel
ads.
Casino has
Oh,
your chance at
God.
the #1 feeling, winning,
ad-free on
which
every
ranks
stream
even
Turbo
higher
Africa,
than the
yeah.
18th best feeling, saving a kid.
Of course, it
from
wants
hell.
you to go ad-free.
59 years later.
The hell? The fuck?
Enjoy the #1 feeling, winning, in an exciting live dealer studio
Come on, get the
exclusively
fucking
on
ads out of
FanDuel
there.
Casino.
Happy birthday. It's not my birthday. Oh my god, it's so bad.
Well, I guess I'll. Let's see if I can pass on to Mato.
Anyway, back to Fragpunk topic. Fragpunk, 4,200 players right now. 24 hours pick, 8,000. Let me look at Strinova.
Yeah. One viewer is ready to go.
Oh, it's better than Strinova. But it's still so sad to see.
Yeah. Hello, Mato.
It's still so sad to see. GBA, thank you much for that. George, thank you for the raid. Welcome in.
I'm tired.
Hello, hello.
And how you can see.
Chef is so good. When it start, everyone's playing it.
Have a good stream.
On the 9th of March, is the highest pick, 113,000.
Anyways.
So 1 week later, it
Anyways,
dropped
yeah.
by 40,000 players.
So thanks for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow from 9 p.m. to whatever.
In
So-
another week,
and
it
till
dropped
next
by
time.
another 20,000. One more week, it dropped.
Bye.